How's it going, people? I hate this collar. Got my daughter helping me today. She's in that little white car right there in front of us. That's my loaner. She's helping me move vehicles. Taking this truck out to my new homestead. Actually, a longtime friend of both mine and my wife's, we both worked with her, has been nice enough to offer up her property for me to camp on. Still has not mentioned what she wants for rent. I don't know. But I've got my RV out there already. It's set up. Of course, the ones of you that follow me, care enough to follow me on Facebook, have seen it already. All set up. I had to order 2 more leveling jacks because the 2 back jacks on the trailer actually broke. Dang it. Well, pooped. Anyway, got another group of family that is stricken with COVID. The only bad part about that is right now that's where all my mail is being sent. Good times. So now I'm getting my mail over there and putting it in the back of the truck and just letting it sit for a couple days before I open it up with gloved hands. Now I'm taking it seriously, but I'm still not wearing a dang mask. That's not happening. Yeah, long and short of it, my leveling jacks are busted. The upside is I ordered 2 new ones. Well, the one on the side that the door is on, the right side of the trailer, was twisted at one point and it was bent. So it doesn't work properly. And the one on the side of the trailer, the left side where the slide out is, broke. I mean, just snapped. Of course, I had my big butt under there trying to level the thing out, and I was just reefing on it, just putting all the retard strength I had in it, and it snapped. Well, dang. Of course, I could have probably avoided that if I would have just stopped and gotten a can of WD-40 or something to lube the screw up. That's what had happened. It got hard to raise because the screw was rusted. It didn't want to go up or down. Of course, the guy that I bought it from actually took those jacks down with a impact and a 3/4 inch socket. I wasn't going to do that. It would have just busted faster that way. The way I was doing it, I was actually doing it slow with just cranking it with a ratchet and a 3/4 socket. So, anyway, it's busted, but I ordered 2 new ones that are the Lippert, same kind of part and everything. So basically it's just going to be take both of them off and put 2 new ones on it, and then I should be able to level the thing. Right now it's rickety in the back, but the front's stable because you got the 2 landing gears and the gooseneck tripod thing on it, which I never even knew that was a thing. Nor did I know that would actually stable up the front end, but it seems to do pretty good. So basically it's a little metal tripod that's got a ratcheting feet on the bottom of it. And those ratcheting feet, you just keep going and it'll jack it up till it's good and tight and sturdy. And then you just latch the arm back over and you're good. Well, it also locks onto the kingpin on your 5-foot hitch. Looks like my daughter's got my sense of direction, because I've taken her out here one time and she knows pretty much where she's going. We're almost back out to my new abode. Oh, me and that guy right there are about to be buddies. He's got hot rods everywhere. Got a 77, 78, I'm thinking, Corvette out in the front yard for sale. We got one of them old, I don't know if it's a Model A or T or what, dropped down to the ground with the big wheels poking out the side of it. That kind of a rat rod sitting up in this driveway. God only knows what else he's got in there. One thing I like about living out here, there's a bunch of people that's got a bunch of garages and they all work on cars. She misses this turn over here. I'm almost certain she's going to miss this turn. Matter of fact, if she doesn't, I'm going to be shocked. Of course, she's, like I said, she's got my sense of direction, so she may not. She might do just fine. Brought her out here once. We dropped off the Escalade. But I will have to say, they gave me that. It's a 2021 Chevy Malibu. And I really, really like that car. Way better than my work car. Because that one I've actually got room. I can stretch my legs out and the seats are more comfortable and yeah, she remembered. It's nice country, but from what I've been told, there's a bunch of thieves out here too. Because the lady that I'm renting it from, her husband used to use the lot that I'm on as his business address, and there's a mobile home on it that he used to store all his stuff in, and people would all the time come down there and steal his stuff. looking good. And I don't know if how well you can see it, but there's a nice little pond over here. God, my camera lens is nasty dirty. Covered in all kinds of stuff. Yeah, there's that big old pond. Might have to get buddy with the owner of that. See if I can't come down here and go fishing. Break out my poles. Been a few years since I've done that. Casa de Daddy Tech. Ah, she passed it. She did good the first time, not so much this time. Go back into my truck, dum-dum. Yep. Loaner work car. Daddy Tech Escalade, Daddy Tech Dodge, Daddy Tech House. I hate it that that's the case, but ooh. Dang it. But I had to get Daddy Tech Escalade out to get Daddy Tech Dodge pulled out of the slick. Yeah, that's my next step. Get a hold of the rock quarry, get them to run me out here a bunch of gravel to lay down there so I can drive in and out of my driveway. Holy crap, that was nasty. I just spun about half of the yard up in my car, or on the back of my truck rather. Alright, what I'm doing now is going to Lowe's and getting a shoot 70 by 36 inch piece of fencing to mount to the back of my front seats to keep the dogs in the back. I have to have that. Because next week I have to unpack that whole trailer, or break it down and drive it to Knoxville, because the geniuses at my work, well, it's not their fault because I was doing Knoxville jobs before. The people at my work scheduled me for Knoxville jobs when my wife was still around and able to let the dogs out for me. She was still at home. I haven't done any Knoxville jobs since she and I, well, since she got out of the hospital, put it that way, in September. So anyway, now that that's my home and that's where me and my dogs will reside, and I don't have anybody else that can come out here multiple times a day to let the dogs out to do their business, I'm gonna have to pack them up and take them with me along with the camper, and they're just gonna have to pay for my diesel. That's all there is to it. Sun's at just the right angle. It just washes everything out on camera. There we go. Of course, that's supposed to be west. I'm driving west on Highway 52, so okay, I'll call it that. Anyway, I got to do the whole moving the house thing, but I'm taking it to my mother's, and what I'm probably going to wind up doing there is, while I'm there, seeing what I can do about maybe putting a breaker in her breaker in her electric box, and well, no, it seems to me Dad's got a 30 amp breaker run to the shed for his welder. I don't remember that for sure. I'd have to see that that's what it is. I think that's what he's got out there, and if that's the case, I can just pull up next to his camp, or his little outbuilding shop there, and plug into it. That'll take care of the electric. Now he doesn't have water run out there. I got a set of tinted safety glasses. I'm trying to remember, I knew I had some kind of sunglasses in here, I just didn't remember where. Oh, they're not very good looking either. I look like a bug. But I can see, even with the harsh sun. Bunch of mail I need to throw out. Junk. Of course, this one I'm not throwing it out. It's actually for life insurance. Now, I have life insurance through my work. I think it's the standard, like, $10,000 policy. Still have not gotten a hold of the lady that was supposed to be talking to me about my wife's life insurance. I've sent them a copy of her death certificate. I've tried to stay on top of staying in touch with them, and it's just not happening. They're not responding at all, and it's starting to tick me off just a bit. So I'd like to get all this stuff relating to my wife taken care of, buttoned up, and have it all finalized and out of the way, because I'm not going to be able to cure or heal or whatever you want to call it completely, but I'm not going to be able to do it even a little bit until till all that stuff's done and she's not being brought up constantly. I've caught myself stopping mentioning her in any way, shape, form, or fashion because I realized that was the trigger. That was one of the things that just got me bawling like a little schoolboy. But I stopped that, and then oh yeah, and I gotta get tire changed on my trailer because I got a hole in another one, and at least this one didn't just blow completely off the rim. Oh wow. I peppered my window my mirror big time with mud from the yard. I told her it was nice and muddy down there. She didn't get it, didn't believe me. So what I'm gonna end up doing is having the quarry come out and probably put down some crush and run first. Get it all spread out, and then put down some screenings on top of it. Let all that pack in real good. Should be good to go. Got a couple people that messaged me and asked me why I haven't discussed any of this stuff from the election or politics, any of the crap that's going on. Trust me when I tell you, I would love to just unleash all the stupidity that's going on right now. I've never in my life would have imagined that any of the garbage that's going on right now would have. For starters, I never thought Trump would have made it as president to begin with, because he was just a TV star. Not even really a star, just a reality show guy, basically. I didn't think that would carry much weight, but I also didn't follow any of his political mentions or aspirations or whatever. I think he would have done a lot better as a president if he'd have just stayed the hell off Twitter. If he could have left Twitter alone, he'd have been alright. He just couldn't do it. As Forrest Gump would say, that's all I got to say about that. Doggone eyes are drying out. Guess I can take these goofy looking safety glasses off now. The sun's down over here instead of out there like it was. Whew. I've gotten hardly no sleep. Talked to my daughter at 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning. Told her I was going to get some sleep. I wanted to be up and out of the house and getting this stuff done by 11 so that I could get these cars moved. And I woke up at 12. Nowhere near enough sleep. Of course, I haven't had anywhere near enough sleep for quite a while. Once I get all out of this house and everything that I want to keep gone from the house and packed away, the next off day I have, I'm sleeping the whole day. Also, about a week or so, maybe two now ago, I went to pick my wife's ashes up in the urn from my son's house. And she and I had a little date night. One of my not a subscriber, not a follower. I'm still drinking water too. But I love me some Dr. Pepper cream soda. Man, that's some good stuff. The fact that I'm still drinking water, which that's something I can do while I'm at Walmart. Oh, started out telling you, I need to get the cage to go across the back of these seats to keep the dogs back there. What are you flashing your lights for? You do meet the policeman up here. Is that what that's about? Where are you, Mr. Policeman? Oh, I know what I was saying. One of my I don't want to call her a follower because she really doesn't follow me, but she's one of my friends. had mentioned about she watches a channel where a lady's husband passed away. They had him cremated like we did with my wife. And basically this woman takes her husband's urn and ashes and goes on vacations and stuff. It's quirky and weird to me. It almost seems a little bit more than taboo. I don't know what you'd call it exactly, but it just doesn't seem like you should be doing something like that for some reason. I don't know. But on the other hand, it also seems like a pretty good the house is still open. Not on the market anymore either. Not for sale. But also seems like a pretty good idea for content. Not sure which way to go with it though. I like the idea, but on the same token, it seems kind of weird. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Give me some feedback. Y'all don't ever talk to me unless it's something off topic or different. How about let's get some feedback going here. Person to person. Oh, almost all of the veteran spots are parked up. This big old boat's not going to slide in over here this way. Dadgummit. I hate parking this thing sometimes. It is such a pain because it's so long. Back and forth. This other idiot parked right up on the doggone line, so that made it fun turning. Thankfully, this guy parked over that way far enough that I could turn. Otherwise, I'd have never been able to get in here. And yes, I'm a veteran, so yes, I'm parking in the veteran spot. Anyway, let me go see what I can find for fencing in here. And get her done.